It's going to be a lot of new territory from here on out. But today we have 2 timed bridges. First land battle of the American Revolution in Virginia.
We're Jen, Elliot, and Ollie. In 2019, we booked a one-way flight to Colombia, and after traveling to 11 countries, we were locked down in India for 5 months. Coming back to the US, we decided to pivot into boat life and cruise on a 6,000-mile journey called America's Great Loop. Make sure to subscribe as we share the highs, lows, and everything in between. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. As we kind of said yesterday, this is not a good place to stay. We've already gotten waked like 5 or 6 times. A few people have been really kind and slowed down, even though it's not a no-wake zone. The no-wake zone starts at the bridge. But yeah, it's been a little bit rocky rolly starting at like 7 a.m. this morning. So we're gonna go ahead and race Fred, get on the road. Ollie has assumed the position. You ready? Let's do this. Cruising new territory. Really happy. It's going to be a lot of new territory from here on out. We were just really excited about that because we love exploring new things, experiencing new things. That wind's picking up. Good thing we're in the rivers. You want to undo the thing for the flag? Yeah. Let it even out for a second.
Started dusting.
Why not? Starting to cruise. Let's start making it up. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Absolutely crazy. I don't know what it's blowing right now. It was only supposed to be, I checked this morning before we left in my pre-departure checklist, and it was only supposed to be like 10 knots. We have whitecaps and then this small river. It's more than 10 knots. It's like 12 knots at least, maybe 15 to 20, and we're going into it, so it feels like mid-20s. It just feels really strong right now. But today we have 2 timed bridges that open on the hour-and-a-half hour. So that's kind of the agenda for today. So I put in avionics and destination at the first bridge, so that way we know when we'll be arriving. And right now it's like a minute prior, so it's right on time. But if you want to learn more about bridges, make sure to watch our Miami video where we went through like 20-something bridges, and a lot of them were timed. We have a very short cruise today. I'm super pumped after 2 very long ones, 2 10+ hour cruises. Jen just checked the forecast on windy, and it said 18 gusting 23, which is more so what we're experiencing, except for the gusts are very consistent. So gusting 23 going 6 knots, that's almost 30 knots of consistent wind on pivot. It's pretty nuts up here. Our solar panels are kind of bouncing, so we're gonna stay on the flybridge and watch our panels, make sure they look good. We're gonna tighten them up later whenever we're like out of this windstorm. I do a wind check days in advance for the projected forecast, and I do a wind check the morning of. My projected forecast, I use PredictWind, which has done pretty well. But for day of, I use Navionics, and I think Navionics uses the weather channel, but it's just, today it was saying it was gusting, it was 10 knots of wind, which lot more than 10 knots of wind. So I think I'm gonna switch it up, start using windy in the morning for like same day forecast for start and destination. This is nuts.
Roger that, we'll be there. We're the second northbound vessel.
We made it. We had to average 6 knots. We had some current here. Surprising, we haven't had a lot of current in a while. Like a knot against us. Maybe half a knot. But yeah, we made it. I am literally freezing right now. The wind, like chill, is insane. I'm going inside after this. We added some zip ties to the solar panels to just like lock them down a little bit as a short-term solution, and that worked fantastically. Very happy with how that came out.
That is tight.
Wowzers!
That was tight.
Pivot's clear. Thank you very much for the opening on landing bridge. He keeps like doing the click on the right in the mic to like say like, I don't know, whatever you read into it. Thank you, Roger. 10-4.
The next bridge for today is 4.1 nautical miles away, and that means like we typically put the next bridge destination at like in Navionics, like that's the destination, so that way we can calculate the time that it'll take us to get to the next bridge. And unless we go like 8 or 9 knots, which is really pushing pivot, we won't get there by the like hour or half-hour opening, like the closest one. So we're going a little bit slower, so that way we don't have to push pivot as much, and we'll get there I think by like the 10:30 instead of the 10 o'clock opening, which is not too shabby at all. And yeah, overall though, this part of the river is so much more calm than it was like initially at the very beginning. It was wild.
And it's really pretty too. Like there's so many huge trees like borderlining the waterway. It's gorgeous.
Yeah. It is.
Yeah, and all the ospreys are out like fishing, and it's cool.
Yeah.
One of the things that we've learned about like transiting these sort of waterways where you have a lot of bridges, we like to monitor like 2 channels, and most VHFs can do it. And so ours, it's called dual watch. It's like our center button, we press it twice. And what it does is it lets us monitor 2 channels at the same time. So 16, which is the channel you're always supposed to be monitoring, and then 13, which is the bridges. So we can basically listen to see, is there a problem with the bridge? Is it working? While we're still monitoring 16. That way we're prepared for any sort of situation. We can also kind of just hear the traffic for people coming behind and ahead of us, just to be prepared. So we'll run that, and then what we have to do whenever we get to the bridge is we turn off dual watch and just turn 13 on, because sometimes you'll be broken up by 16 while you're trying to talk to somebody on 13, and that can be a little bit annoying.
Centerville Turnpike Bridge, Centerville Turnpike Bridge. This is motor vessel Pivot heading northbound on channel 13.
Centerville, Captain, next open at 10:30.
That sounds great, we'll be there.
Back to the watch.
Good idea.
Good job, Captain. Capitan.
Since we are not going through the next bridge, we have two boats behind us, Lady Ginger and Daydreams, that are just passing us right before the bridge just so that they can make sure that they get the next bridge, and that way they don't have to worry about also passing us whenever we get through the bridge. They can just focus on getting to the next bridge. So it's just another like common boat courtesy, trying to help other boaters when you can, and also like other boaters, you know, trying to help you when they can.
Now that we've gone through our 2 bridges for the day, the plan is that we're gonna moor at the free dock just before the lock and the bridge. It's a 48-hour free dock, and we're looking forward to that. But if that's full, our plan B is on the other side of the bridge, but before the lock, there's another free dock on the other side of the water, more downtown, and that one is 24 hours. So that's plan B. Plan C is we're gonna go through the lock and then go to Portsmouth and go to their free dock. Plan D is if Portsmouth is full, we're gonna go to the Norfolk anchorage. Boom, 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 boom.
We have many, many plans and many, many backup plans, just in case, because we never know what to expect. So
Yeah, you never know.
you never know. And you don't know what's available, what's not available. You don't know how long things can change. I mean, yeah, so we'll just take it as it is.
We are approaching the dock. There's like 6 boats here waiting for the bridge because this is also the time for the bridge. It's 5 till. And I think we're just gonna wait for them to go on through, keep an eye on the dock, and make a game time decision whether or not we're gonna go through the bridge. Slower than slow. Docking was very successful. High five. Now we would like to release a video today, so I'm gonna try to finish editing it. We'll see. We have 4 hours to do the whole video, edit and all that good stuff, and upload. Shall we?
Yeah, so that's what the cup of coffee was for. Coffee. Focus.
Yes.
Focus time. We're a little behind in our Facebook and Instagram posts, so I'm going to be doing that today and responding to people on Facebook and Instagram and Nebo and lots of stuff. Oh, and email. And I think that's it.
But it's perfect. Like, it's 11:24 right now.
It's not even noon.
And we're not cruising anymore.
Yeah.
Woohoo! No more 10+ hour days.
Yeah, we're done for that for a little while, which is really nice.
Time to work. Work has been great for the past few hours. Orrin and Sherry from Green Eyes, another looper boat, they're staying at Atlantic Yacht Basin, came over to say hi. And now we're gonna take a break to explore the museum here. It's only open till 4, 10 to 4 today. We'll check it out. I think it's a maritime wartime museum.
Great Bridge, Battlefield, and Waterways Museum.
But apparently this museum is brand new. It was just finished in the last year, and they close in 40 minutes now.
Yeah.
She said it could take anywhere between half an hour to 2 hours, depending on how long you take. The person inside mentioned that there's a nice walk around. It's like a 1/4 mile walk. It has a lot of placards and information, so we're gonna do that now, and then do the walking trail this evening.
Yeah.
And then maybe come to the museum tomorrow, maybe not, we'll see.
There's a specific color that I associate with spring, and I just took a look around and it is spring green time. Basically what that means is that like the plants, they have like that new leaf on the most outer edge or perimeter of them, and it's a spring green. So cool.
Pretty.
Very pretty.
I'm really surprised at the amount of information present here on this walk. They really go into details for like a lot of the stuff back in the day, this area, why the Great Bridge existed, what was the battle at Great Bridge.
How the geography or like the landscape changed, like firing cannons, like
yeah, like how the war how the battle processed, like where the cannons were, how long it took them to fire. It's really neat. This is one of the old causeways that used to be here in the area, and this would lead to the bridge connecting these areas before the big bridge was put in recent times. And so the Battle of Great Bridge had the British crossing a bridge to get to the Patriots. And so they said, imagine you're in this causeway where I am now, marching abreast with you know, your other soldiers, and this is the British, and you're getting fired upon as you're, you know, coming down across the river to attack the Patriots. Not a lot of room here. That would not be a very desirable location at all. So you might be wondering, like we were, what is so special about the Great Bridge Battle and why is this huge area dedicated to it? And it's because it was the first land battle of the American Revolution in Virginia, as well as America's first victory. So, huge significance.
1, 2, 3.
Did you think I was gonna catch you? All right, come on.
Catch me now. Just go down and they go.
Oh, that was a great walk through history. learning about some of our American history from the founding of our country. It's pretty cool.
Yeah. We spent 45 minutes going through this outdoor walkway, which is probably a better use of our time considering it was like $8 for 2 adult tickets, which would have been $16 for both of us, and we wouldn't have been able to see everything.
We're gonna go back to Pivot, continue working for a little bit, and then back out enjoying this land life. It's so nice when you have like half a cruise. That's what it's about. Ollie's going to notice us in 3, 2, 1. Hey Ollie!
Hi! Whoa! Hey girlfriend. Tonight I cooked some pasta, spaghetti carbonara. It's Ina Garten's like springtime recipe. So there's a lot of like really beautiful bright green vegetables in there. And then the typical like carbonara egg sauce. It's very good.
That was a river otter that just popped up right here. That's crazy. Couldn't be too excited, otherwise Ollie would go nuts. Thank you guys for watching our cruise today. It was a little bit iffy this morning with the wind, but it worked out and we're on the dock.
Yeah, and we kind of made our deadline for the spring rendezvous in Norfolk in a few days. So that's really exciting.
So guys, so make sure you're subscribed for that upcoming. We're gonna do a whole vlog on it. And then our next couple of vlogs, we're gonna be going up to Norfolk for finishing up this route. And then we're gonna give you guys the lowdown of Dismal Swamp versus Virginia Cut. Our final thoughts since at that point we'll have done both of them. So make sure you're subscribed for that. And I think we're gonna take tomorrow off from filming. It's been a rough week with Monday having that awful day, Tuesday, yesterday just having a really long day, and then today has been fantastic. And then yeah, we have a nice planning to the end of the week. So we're gonna take Ollie on a nice long walk tomorrow. There's a trail here. We didn't do it today, but do it tomorrow. And enjoy a chill day tomorrow.
Yeah. But thank you very much for watching this video. We really appreciate every one of you who watch this video, who share this video with your friends and family, who you think might enjoy our videos. We appreciate our patrons. We appreciate the people who have tossed Ollie a treat. And we just want to say thank you. So thanks for sticking along through this journey. It's not over yet. It's very far from that, actually. We're about 20% done with the loop.
Crazy.
But we just want to say thank you.
Thank you. See you guys in our next vlog.
Hi, Ollie.
Docking was very successful. Thanks, babe. High five.
You need to tell me that you're videoing. I'm out here looking for green eyes.
Docking. Come on, march. And we did learn from our docking at our free dock in Darien when we had somebody run into us. We pulled up to the front of the dock, so nobody's gonna hit us from the bow. People can still run into the back of us, but we give them the whole rest of the dock.
Knock on wood. Someone could still make